Hello, Princess. Good day, and welcome to another episode on Just for Girls. This is Girls Alive Counseling Initiatives. Today, we'll still be continuing our series on teenage pregnancy, and I'll be talking about the consequences of teenage pregnancies. In the last episode, we talked about the need to stay away from sexual activities if you don't want to get pregnant. Don't think maybe using something, protective sheet, condom or something is able to keep you from getting pregnant. Even the manufacturers have said that it is not 100% guaranteed. And I said in the last episode that there's hardly any adolescent girl who desire to get pregnant at that tender age. It is because they strayed into what they should not be engaged in, and then they find themselves pregnant. And the best way to just avoid this headache and embarrassment and a thwart to your purpose in life is to abstain. Is to abstain. There's grace in abstinence. There's beauty in abstinence. Because it's like denying yourself now what you should not be get involved in so that it can be matured, fully matured for you by the time you are ready for it. Later in life, by God's grace, you are going to go through school, get your degrees, achieve whatever you want to achieve, in terms of career or whatever, and get settled as a married lady. And then you have the time to do all you want to do and, begin to raise a family. But as a teenage girl, I counsel you to please face your studies and do away from sexual activities. When girls get pregnant, what are the consequences? Mentioned it in the last episode. Number one is that embarrassment, the shock, the disbelief that you are pregnant, that you missed your period, and then the embarrassment that comes with it. As schoolgirls, if you are in school and you get pregnant, I doubt if you have ever seen a pregnant schoolgirl coming to school in a maternity wear. There's hardly any school that makes provision for pregnant teenagers. They are just going to chase you out of school. They are going to tell you to leave. No school is ready to accept that embarrassment because you are going to be an embarrassment to the school and a bad influence on others. And it's so sad. It's so sad. So schools are not going to take you in. You are just going to, even without telling you to leave, you will leave in shame. And your friends, your schoolmates get to know, oh, wow, she got pregnant, because it is not the time for you. So the consequences, number one is the embarrassment that comes with it. Number two is the disappointment to yourself and to your family, because your family will not be happy that age 15, age 17, age 13, you got pregnant. There's no hardly any parent that will be happy about that. And I'm sure you don't want to bring any disappointment to your parents who labor day and night to ensure you are well taken care of, to ensure you are sent to school to get something for yourself and for your future. So girls they lose the more when they are sweet talked or they sweet talk themselves, because it's not in all cases that is the guys that force you into it. There are times that you are the one that push yourself and lay yourself, for that. And then because you just can't control your sexual urge, your sexual feelings. In some of our previous episodes, we have talked about this. Avoid things that can arouse you, that can stimulate you. Avoid places, avoid people, that can lead you or lure you into some of these things. And help yourself to also not get engaged in things that can stir you up as to get involved, succumb easily to sexual activities. So the embarrassment is there for you. If you get pregnant as a teenage girl, you are sent out of school. So you are the one that is going to lose. If the person that impregnates you or impregnated you is your schoolmate, the boy will continue schooling. Have you ever seen a boy sent out of school for impregnating a girl? Hardly ever. It is the girl that is sent out of school because the school does not make allowance for a pregnant girl. They are not going to allow you sew a maternity dress and be coming to school as a pregnant teenager. So you are going to stay home, and you can see the emotional, psychological effect that this is going to have on you. Yeah, I know you must have seen cases where some people bounced back. Of course, I've seen people, young girls, who got pregnant as teenagers, but they missed some years, quite all right. But later they catch up again. But it's not the same. Don't make that an excuse. I'm sure that's not what you want. You want to move step by step without anything hindering you or stopping you. And so you yourself avoid things that can lead you into, setbacks in your academic goals and attainments in life. So girls are likely going to drop out of school. As a young teenage girl, carrying pregnancy brings its pressure on you because your body is not fully developed. So it's going to affect your body development. It's going to affect some parts of you. We have seen girls trying to give birth as teenagers. It affects their birth canals. It affects them so much, and it can be a lifelong consequence on their sexual health, early pregnancies. And then we are told, according to statistics, that maternal death is higher among adolescents who get pregnant, teenage girls who get pregnant. They are more likely to die from the complications of pregnancies or childbirth than somebody who is fully developed. And I'm sure this is not what you want. This is not what you want. And it is not what anybody will want for you as a teenage girl. The consequences are more on a young girl who gets pregnant, on her health, both now and in the future. It can affect you negatively. There are so many other consequences on your health, on your sexual health, on your well-being as a teenage girl if you get pregnant. Other than dropping out of school, there are so many other psychological, emotional consequences. You are going to be the one to sit at home, nursing maybe you do not know that there are symptoms, there are challenges, that pregnancies may also bring on you. And then you are just going to go through it alone. The father of the baby is not there to support you because you did it out of wedlock. The guy has run away or is not owning up or whatever. And so you have to bear it all alone. I'm sure this is not what you want for your life. So my dear girl, please avoid getting into sexual practices because it can lead into teenage pregnancy and the consequences can be more on you as a young lady than on the man. In fact, it may never even affect the guy or the young boy that impregnated you. So please don't allow yourself to go into sexual activities this early. Thank you very much. I know you are a wise girl. You are taking to these instructions, as to safeguard your future. Do not mind that maybe you have friends that are doing it. Oh, maybe there are friends that are doing it. They didn't get pregnant. But one day somebody is going to get pregnant. And maybe that's you if you engage in sexual activities. It's usually one day and one person. I hope you are not going to be that scapegoat. I hope you are not going to be that person who will now be the laughing stock of the others. Don't allow your friends pressure you into it. They must have been doing it and they are getting away with it. You may not be able to get away with it. The best thing is to abstain. Abstinence is still the best bet for you as a teenage girl. I tell you, you can keep yourself. You can control your appetite. If you can control your physical appetite for food, you can control your sexual appetite so that you face your studies and lay hold on the future ahead of you. Thank you very much for listening again. Until I come your way again in the next episode, go and be that gracious girl. Put value on yourself. Stay focused. There's something ahead of you. And if you stay focused, you can lay hold on it. Not on the pregnancy right now. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm blessed. Oh, I'm blessed. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same.